Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is JT from Above and Below the Belt. I want to talk about Luis Ortiz turning down the offer from Eddie Hearns, and I'm kind of I don't know. Like, me and my brother was talking about this, and do you think it was right for him to turn it down, or was it wrong for him to turn it down? And look at this. This is the thing I'm gonna say. He's the one fighting in the ring, and we not. I know everybody want to see Luis Ortiz get his just due. And hopefully get the belts off of Anthony Joshua, but it's not going to happen right now. Of course, Eddie Hearns, I know he offered him. I don't know what he offered him some money, but I don't know how much money did he offer him. Everybody's talking about if it's $1 million, Luis should took that money. But at the same time, I know the people are anxious to see the fight, but if he feels like it's not right to take that offer, it's just not right to take the offer. I know Eddie Hearns is like, yes, he didn't take the offer. You know what I'm saying? We can breathe a little bit more at the same time or whatever. Because everybody want to see Luis Ortiz fight Anthony Joshua or whatever. So, and they want Anthony Joshua to fight Luis Ortiz, but short notice, which, I mean, some people say he should have been in the ring regardless. But, one thing is, Luis Ortiz, he's got a life. I don't think he's going to be in the gym not every day, most of the days I would think, but not every other day. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it is short notice, but at the same time, this is an opportunity for him to get the belts off for Anthony Joshua. But look at this. Nobody's not talking about this. What about I know it's going to be a rematch clause in it. And how much was the offer for the rematch clause? Because, I remember Eddie Hearns was going to offer Deontay Wilder a percentage, a flat fee, and then the rematch clause was bullshit. It was, I forgot what it was. It was something like, you take this much money, but we still take a little bit more. What the, you know what I'm saying? So, Eddie Hearns is not a fair guy. And if the reporters come, is going to talk to him, whatever, today, whatever, he's a good talker. He know how to talk. He know how to, say the right words at the right time. And, and if he offered him $1 million, which to me, I want to see Luis Ortiz fight Anthony Joshua too. I want to see the fight, but I'm not in the ring getting punched too at the same time. And he might lose against Anthony Joshua too at the same time. You know what I'm saying? So if they offer Big Baby Miller $7.5 million, $7.6 million, I would think that he should get half of that money. That's the way I think. You know what I'm saying? But now everybody's talking about, since Luis turned down a deal, because he's talking about he took the $500,000 for Deontay Wilder. But the thing about it is, Deontay Wilder and Luis Ortiz negotiated that for that amount of money that he's going to get. They negotiated that, and Luis accepted it. So you telling me he can't accept? He cannot accept no money because he had to take the money because of the Deontay Wilder fight? I think that's not right, because everybody's anxious to see the fight, so he should take $500,000. Which I think that's pretty low. If you was gonna offer Big Baby Miller 7.5 or 6 million, you still got that money in your pockets. So let me get half of that money, and I guess I would say 3 million, probably 4 million, maybe even 3 million, maybe 4 million, whatever, 3.5 million to 4 million, whatever. Let me take half of the money. No, I'm not saying take all the money. I don't, you know what I'm saying? So maybe Luis, I think it's more to the story to what we think it is. And they ain't come out with the numbers yet about how much Luis turned down, and how much Eddie Hearns offered Luis Ortiz the money. At the same time, because $500,000. Think about this. I know he accepted the money, Deontay Wilder, but it wasn't like Deontay Wilder was hit an opponent and he offered him $2 million, and then the fighter that Deontay Wilder was going to fight, I'm just saying speculation. I'm just saying if it did happen, Luis was going to fill in for the fighter that Deontay Wilder was going to fight. You know what I'm saying? And they was going to offer Luis Ortiz $500,000. Luis probably would have did the same thing. He probably would have been like, look, give me $1 million. Or maybe give me the whole amount if it's $2 million or $3 million, you know what I'm saying, whatever. But now it's different a little bit, because the dude that was supposed to fight Anthony Joshua was popped for PEDs. And they was going to give him 7.6 or 7.5 million, almost $8 million. So he's going to say $500,000? Yeah, that's a low ball offer, I would think. So everybody's anxious to see the fight, but so now he's ducking he's ducking Anthony Joshua. Let me tell you something. Luis fought Deontay Wilder. And the thing about it is, he lost. But the thing about it is, he want to fight Deontay Wilder again. Because if I'm not mistaken, he hurt Deontay Wilder. He could have won that fight at the same time. He was winning the fight until he got knocked out. TKO. And now he's scared of, he's ducking Anthony Joshua because he didn't accept the $500,000 or the $1 million. I look at it a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? Now everybody wasn't talking like this before Eddie Hearns offered him the money and he turned and Louis turned it down. Now he's ducking Anthony Joshua. Look all the time that Anthony Joshua was ducking Deontay Wilder. And it was a good reason for Anthony Joshua not to fight Louis when he was popped for PEDs himself. But at the same time, you know, it's a different day. This is not the same fighter that Louis is fighting. He's fighting Anthony Joshua. He's not fighting Deontay Wilder. You know what I'm saying? I bet you, I got a funny feeling that if Anthony Joshua was offering Big Baby Miller $500,000, maybe $1 million, I mean, Louis would have probably accepted the amount. You know what I'm saying? But then I would have been if Anthony Joshua was going to give Eddie Hearns was going to give Big Baby Miller $1 million for $500,000, and then of course he got popped for PEDs, and then the replacement was going to be Luis Ortiz, and then Luis Ortiz was going to they was going to give Luis Ortiz $500,000 just like Big Baby Miller, and he didn't accept it. He wanted $3 million. Then I've been like, you know what? Okay, now I've been like, you know what? He's ducking Anthony Joshua because you can't, because if they was gonna offer Big Baby Miller this amount of money, they mean they still got the money. They can offer him half of the money. I come from a different perspective. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else is talking about he should have. I mean, I wouldn't disagree with y'all about him. I wouldn't disagree with y'all. I wouldn't be getting upset about how y'all think because y'all want to see the fight. That's basically, I think y'all going off emotions. And I know a lot of people saying that he said he don't care about the money. And well, look at Deontay Wilder. He said he was gonna. He don't care too much about the money, but he turned down $100 million offer. But it was for a reason. It was a reason why they didn't accept these deals. You know what I'm saying? I mean, for me, $500,000, I would have accepted it. But see, I'm not in Luis Ortiz's foot in his shoes. He a millionaire, I think. I'm not. Or just say he close to $1 million, or I would probably think he a millionaire or whatever. Maybe he might not, but he got more money than me. So he's coming from a different perspective. At the same time, I'm coming from a person who don't got no money, who accept anything. You see what I'm saying? So I think it's wrong for everybody to say he's ducking Anthony Joshua. It's like I've been telling y'all, it's 90% business and 10% in the ring. So when boxers say they don't care about money and all that stuff, that's bullshit. Luis Ortiz is, full of shit for saying that if he did say it, and Deontay Wilder's full of shit for saying that if he did say it. You know what I'm saying? It is about the money. They the ones taking these hits and stuff like that. You can get hit one time somewhere on your body and have permanent brain damage, whatever. So hell yeah, I'm gonna get all the money I can for a fight like that, whatever. If you was gonna offer somebody else 7.5, and knowing that Luis Ortiz is a big Luis is bigger than Big Baby Miller. He brings more people to the seats too at the same time. So you got to think about that too at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Big Baby Miller in Brooklyn is still. I bet you if Anthony Joshua was gonna fight Luis Ortiz at the Brooklyn Center, he would have brought more. He would bring more people in the seats because of Luis Ortiz, not Big Baby Miller. And Big Baby Miller is from Brooklyn. He's from New York. You see what I'm saying? So it's more about business, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Don't get caught up into that. I don't care about the money when fighters say that. That's bull. I know y'all saying like he should have never said it. I can understand that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not. I know that. So why y'all don't know that? You know what I'm saying? It's all about the money. It's been about the money. You know what I'm saying? So what y'all think about the way I'm talking, the way I'm saying it? You know, the way I'm looking at it. You know what I'm saying? And everybody else is saying that he's ducking Anthony Joshua, which I don't believe he's ducking Anthony Joshua. I think the offer was not right. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I feel. So if you got any questions, man, leave a comment at the bottom of my page, subscribe to my page, like my page, hit the notification bell for new videos from me. This is JT from Above and Below the Belt. All right, bye.